How desperate can you be? How desperate can you be to keep turning to your sin? How desperate can you be to keep turning to the things that aren't working out? How desperate can you be? Every human being has a hardwire for worship in your heart. And if you don't know what you're worshiping, look at the things that you turn to when you're going through it, man. And I got a reality check 2 weeks ago. I had my first anxiety and panic attack I've had since I got saved. And it knocked me on my butt. I was in my room, I slept late, I didn't even wake up till 3 p.m., I didn't even get out of bed till 7 p.m., and the shame I felt, the guilt I felt. That's what the devil does, man. He knows your name, but he calls you by your sin. He knows your junk. He knows who you are, but he calls you by your sin. He says, oh, you're this, you're that mistake you made 3 years ago. Oh, you're that decision that you made last night. And so all I'm hearing is this shame and guilt in my brain. And then I had a heart check. I said, man, in the midst of trial, I just need to turn to Jesus. How desperate can I be? I was in a moment where I was faced to choose what I was gonna do with my desperation. What is Bryce gonna do with his desperation? Is he gonna turn back to porn like he did before he was a Christian? Is he gonna turn back to people pleasing like he did before he was a Christian? Is Bryce gonna turn back to sinfulness like he did before he was a Christian? Or is Bryce going to be so desperate that he's gonna trust in God? And then it hit me. The same level of desperation that you and I have to have when we get saved is the same level of desperation we have to have every day for Jesus.